It's Sports Frenzy! Sports Frenzy!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is season 7, episode 24 of the Picks edition. We are on Facebook Live right now, and Ryan has been...
Sports Frenzy is filmed in live studio audience.
Literally, live studio audience right now. And Adrian has joined us also. What's up, Adrian? Woo, the Facebook Nation. Ryan just says, just chilling, give me shouting. Wants us to scream? Is that what he wants us to do? Is that what you want?
Oh, Rose. Did we say what episode? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, season 7, episode 24. Ryan wants some screaming.
I think he's maybe thinking of a shout out, maybe.
Oh, well, hey, what's up, Ryan? We're giving you your shout out. Anyways,
let's hear from the audience one more time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for being with us this week. Well, you know how we like to do this. We want to jump right into the picks for the filming part of the show for our audience that can't always participate in the other part of the show. So we are going to set up and jump right into the picks.
Let's do it.
I got to turn my volume a little bit here. There we go. All right. Volume up.
Volume up. All right, opening up with some Major League.
I guess we do have a little bit of talking we should probably do beforehand. So you're going to notice that there are no high school basketball games this week. And that's because high school basketball is in like the tournament time, and it's been quite complicated right now as far as who's playing who. And then we didn't think, by the time we got the sheets done, we couldn't really... Jamie and I need time to prepare for this, so we got to have the sheets done before Thursday and Friday, obviously, for our filming. So sheets went out. Jamie did sheets Wednesday this week, and I got all the cards around Wednesday, and it's kind of really the latest we can wait. And so a lot of our games wouldn't have been ready for tonight's filming. So we apologize for not having any high school basketball for you, but we will give you an update as we go along. Hopefully we can find, and you guys out there that are participating in the crowd, if you know of any of the games that are being played, high school games that are being played tomorrow night or tonight as we're filming for tomorrow, let us know, because the Michigan Athletic Association page has not been friendly to us lately, so we're not getting a lot of stuff on the Friday night basketball games. So we'll talk a little bit more about that at Frenzy Talk.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into it, Rose.
All right, Major League Baseball.
Strike three, you're out.
And with that being said, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Sing it, everybody. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if we ever come back, so it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the ball game. Yeah! Woo! And opening day is what? 28 days away, I do believe.
Sounds about right. Sounds
Yes.
about right.
First game we have for you is a 1 p.m. game Saturday, or 1:05 game Saturday. We don't have channels or anything for that. You might be able to listen to it on the radio or somewhere else. All right, so most of the radio, I do think that the radio affiliates do carry these games. Sometimes the Major League Baseball Network carries some of the games, and I'm not exactly sure which ones they have for our things here. And I'm glad this is only practice season, because the Tigers are struggling just a bit with 3 wins and 10 losses.
Ouch.
Yeah, that should be the Tiger with the... If any of you that are watching are old enough to remember this logo is from the old days when they won. The Tiger would draw and swing the bat. If they lost, he had like an old... They don't even have those anymore, I don't think. Like a heaving bottle.
Oh, an ice pack.
Yeah, an ice pack on his head, and he'd go... like he was hurt. So we might have to pull those up again and throw them on Facebook for people to know what we're talking about. I think you can get those off of YouTube. We'll look for those. And they're not traveling. They're playing the 10 wins and 3 losses, the New York Yankees. That's what Ryan wanted a shout out. So shout out to Ryan Eaton out there, buddy. And thank you for all that you do for bringing in fans to Sports Frenzy. Who you going with, Rose? I guess we should probably just pick this game, since that's what we do on this show.
I am going with the Tigers, of course.
I'm hopeful the Tigers can get a win also. What are you over there fidgeting with? What's going on?
My computer.
What's going on?
Hacking the mainframe.
Ah, yes.
No, I'm actually seeing if these games will be televised or not. Real quick.
Major League Baseball Network is carrying the games, but I don't know exactly what order those games. And sometimes they're live various times of the day. So I'll go ahead and go on to the next game then, since you're taking care of that. This game is Saturday as well at 1:05. We have the 9 wins and 3 losses. Arr! The Pittsburgh Pirates. Arr! And they be traveling to, well, they not be traveling at all. They be playing the 6-7. Let me get that right again. 7 wins and 5 losses. I'm having a terrible time with these tonight. The Baltimore Orioles. Arr. Who do you got, Rose?
I'm going with the Pirates. Arr.
I be going with the Pirates as well. Arr.
Oh, breaking news, everybody.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
March
Hold
11th.
on. Whoa. Breaking news on Jamie Rose. We got to get him on there. All right. What do we got?
March 11th.
Get back in camera frame there, Rose. March 11th. Yes.
The Tigers versus the Yankees will be on Fox Sports Detroit.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, or you can listen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Yes. Okay. That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't remember the name.
Yep. So you can actually watch Saturday and Sunday's game on Fox Sports Detroit. Both games start at 1:05 p.m. for you guys. So, sorry about that. I should have...
No, that's fine. I mean, because it's... I was listening to Sports Talk this morning, and like the announcer said on there, they really don't matter about these games, and nobody really cares all that much. So...
Well, if you do care, you can watch these games.
Right.
Ooh, this next one I will take, if you don't mind, Tim.
Wow, we got this one going early this week.
That's right. This is your Squeaker Game of the Week. And should we even bother telling my record anymore, Tim?
What is your record, Rose?
Oh, what is my record? My record is 6 for 17.
Oh, I was going to say 6 and 16. I was close.
That was last week.
So the next question is, why this game, Rose?
It's early in the season, and both teams I feel are evenly matched. They're both LA teams. I think they're both going to play hard. And that's all I got for you. You're just looking at me like, really, that's your reason?
Well, that's because half of that line you used last week. And the other half of the line I'm thinking is the biggest bunch of BS I've heard in my entire life.
I don't know. That's all I got for you. Sometimes it's just a gut feeling, and my gut's been off this year.
If you weren't such a family-friendly show, I'd tell you exactly where I thought you pulled that one out of.
My dairy air, maybe?
Anyways,
this is Saturday, and this one's at 3:05 p.m. And this features the 8 wins and 3 losses. The LA Angels, according to Roger Schoonover, the non-existent LA team, versus the 6 wins and 7 losses, the LA Dodgers.
who are you going with?
Roger is going to be booing me. I am going with the Angels.
And you think this game's going to be close, huh?
Yep.
Dodgers haven't been playing all that good in preseason. I think you're sadly mistaken on this game. This is not even going to be close. The Angels are going to probably end up blowing them out because when I've been looking at scores from like the Tigers and the Dodgers, these games have been blowouts. So I'm just going to go on record as saying I don't think Jamie's going to get his title again this week. And I'm going with the LA Angels as well.
No, Schoonover's not going to be happy with you.
Hopefully he doesn't walk in about that time. Or, well, he does watch the show every week now, so.
Uh-oh. Sorry, 1 second. There it is.
I'll have to listen tomorrow and see just how well you can actually hear that, because I don't know if I've ever actually paid any attention to that.
The horn, I'm sure you can hear good.
The horn you can hear, yes.
It probably we probably just like absolutely ridiculous. We're probably just like.
Well, I mean, everybody kind of knows it's basketball motion. I don't know.
Yeah, it's me sometimes it's like it looks more like I'm probably playing volleyball. So, Ryan says, tell everyone to follow on Twitter, rEaton8420.
So yes. I actually signed him up. I actually am following him now on the Sports Frenzy page, and so, as he's following us as well on the Sports Frenzy page.
So if you want to add Ryan, feel free to. Once again, it's rEaton8420. You can follow him on Twitter. So
feel free to just throw that up on the Facebook site too, Ryan, if you want people to follow you on that. All right. Next up, we're going into some NBA basketball action, and this is what the heck was that? Okay. This is a Saturday game, 5 o'clock, Fox or FS Detroit, which is Fox Sports Detroit. I guess they just think it's cooler to just call it FS Detroit now. It's just Fox Sports Detroit shortened.
Yep.
We have the 26 wins and 38 losses. The New York Knickerbockers. And they're traveling to the struggling 31 wins and 32 losses, the Detroit Pistons. Detroit basketball playing their final season at the Palace, and it doesn't even look like they're going to make the playoffs at this point.
No, Detroit teams are struggling right now. On this one, I'm going to go with the Pistons, though.
Pistons have the home court advantage.
Yep, a little bit better of a record, too.
A little bit better than the Knicks. They better not let me down.
Pistons for Tim?
Yes.
Okay.
Or
well, now I'm curious.
Detroit basketball!
There we go. See, now I'm curious what the Pistons are going to do with the Palace.
They're tearing it down.
They're tearing the Palace down, too?
Palace is going to be demolished, yeah.
Wow, Palace and Joe Louis.
They said that basically once the Pistons leave, they don't feel like there'll be anybody that wants to go to the place for anything. So, so basically they're just going to tear it down and maybe they'll sell the property or build something else there. But yeah, last I heard, the Palace is coming down.
That's going to hurt Auburn Hills.
Well, I as far as I know, it's coming down. Now, maybe they're just going to shut it down and try and sell it. That could be what they're going to... From what I was thinking, they said they were going to tear it down, too. But maybe they won't, because that's not that old of a facility.
And I was in it a few years ago for a Pistons game, and it didn't seem to be that poor of like Joe Louis Arena. Yes, it does need to be destroyed. It's absolutely falling apart. Palace didn't seem like it was in that bad a shape. So I could see them using it for
only thing that it might possibly draw attention to would be concerts, but
yeah, concerts.
I don't think that's going to be enough to keep it alive over there.
Unless they bring in like a minor league hockey team or something. They used to have a hockey team there.
That would be kind of cool, but...
It was the Detroit Vipers.
And what happened to them, Rose?
Just closed up their doors. I just remember when I was in elementary school, I went to a Detroit Vipers game. And it was cool because they had a Viper like thing that they inflated, and then the players skated out, and I don't know. I think we got free tickets or something.
Oh, kind of like how they skate out of the
walleye.
The walleye game?
Yeah. Just like that, yeah. So, anyways, moving on.
Were the Vipers affiliated with the Red Wings?
I don't know. I'll have to check that out on the commercial break.
Of history there.
All right, next up, Saturday, 3 p.m., the 40 wins, 24 losses, the Utah Jazz versus the 35 wins, 29 losses, the OKC Thunder. Thunder. I'm going with the Thunder.
Utah has a better record. Wow. I think I'm going to go Utah Jazz.
Ooh, we are going opposite. There is a chance for a non-tie this week.
Unless, of course, one of us wins the race and the other doesn't.
Yeah, yeah.
Ryan wants to know if we have any sports cards. No, Ryan, we're a low-budget show. We'd love to have shirts, bumper stickers, all that stuff, but Jamie and I barely can get our computers to work half the time for the show, so we don't have any sports cards right now.
The budget's very low. Ooh, everybody, hold the phone, everybody.
And that's your 3-point bonus game.
That's right. It's the first three-point bonus game. It's a first three-point bonus game. Come on, everybody. 3-point bonus game. Yeah. This game is at 8:30 on Saturday on ABC. We have the 52 wins and 11 losses. The Golden State... Whoa, hey, come back here, Logo.
Oh, he's throwing them, everybody.
The Golden State Warriors.
It is.
And they are traveling to the 49 wins and 11 losses. Jason Boring's San Antonio Spurs.
Did I put 11 losses for the Spurs?
You did.
Oh, it's 13. I'm sorry, that was a typo.
Oh, jeez.
2 losses, sorry. 13 losses for the Spurs.
On the sheets. We need a reprint. All right, let's start.
Intern.
It's over. Start the show over. Okay, so the Spurs have 49 wins and 13 losses. I've got the San Antonio Spurs.
I'm going with Golden State. Back-to-back games we're going opposite on. And I know Jason Boring is...
I think his answer would be more of like, oh, come on.
Rose, what are you doing, Rose? I can already hear him.
What is he thinking?
Next up, we have a Sunday game at 3:30 p.m., and you can watch it on ABC. The 31 wins, 32 losses, doubles versus the 40 wins, 24 losses, the Boston Celtics.
Give me my Boston Celtics, baby.
I am going with the Boston Celtics also. And this next game just looked like a good game, so I know it's a late Sunday game, which will... But it seems like, come on, it seems like Tuesdays become the new recap show for us, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, we can do that. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Next up, we have a 9 o'clock game on Sunday. Oh, yeah, you got a 9 o'clock game on Sunday here, Rose.
That's why I just...
Can't really do a recap show if you're doing a 9 o'clock game on Sunday, can we?
No.
Supposed to save those exclusively for pay-per-views, Rose.
Seems like lately we haven't been saving them for pay-per-views. We only had one pay-per-view recently.
We have the 42 wins and 20 losses. That's right, 42 wins and 20 losses. And they are traveling to the 44 wins and 20 losses, the Houston Rockets.
Rockets. As me and my buddies used to say about the Cleveland Cavaliers when he originally was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, precious LeBron James. They should rename the team not the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Cleveland LeBron James. Precious LeBron James. What was it going to be?
Strike 3, you're out.
That's right, everybody. You're like, what? More baseball? What?
I know. I was thinking that too. Like, what?
We have college baseball for you guys now.
Hey, shout out to Roger Schoonover, who's joining us live.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we got Roger Schoonover. Boy, it's a good thing we got that LA game in before Roger.
A little backstory here, Roger. Tim may have gone with the LA Angels over the LA Dodgers. So just a little, inside story there, Roger.
And Jamie may have done that as well, even though it's his 3-point bonus game.
Yes, I did also, yes. So feel free to comment or too, Roger. Just remember, it's a PG show, okay?
Well, Roger's a PG guy.
I know he's a PG guy. I'm just saying. Anyways, back to college baseball. This next game is a Saturday game, and you can... What? Exclamation point.
I will hear about this tomorrow.
Well, welcome to the show. Anyways,
moving along quickly into other moments of baseball, we have a team that both me and Roger like real well, with our good buddy Gordy as the coach.
This is a Saturday game at noon. We have the 3 wins, 8 losses, Hillsdale College versus the 3 wins and 10 losses, Davis and Elkins.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble with Roger tomorrow.
What the what? Yes, you will. You will hear about this tomorrow.
Okay, Roger, I'm just going to tell you. First of all, it's preseason, and this is their record. LA Angels have 8 wins and 3 losses. The Dodgers have 6 wins and 7 losses and have been getting destroyed by most of the teams they've been playing so far. So this is why I chose the arch rival over the Roger Schoonover favorites.
Yes, Ryan, go blue. Thank you. Yes, go blue.
Always go blue, Ryan. There's no doubt ever about that one. I've got Gordy and the Hillsdale baseball team.
I second the motion.
All right, next up we have this is a Friday night game at 1 p.m. So, Friday at 1 p.m. So this game will be going on actually while my students and stuff are still in school. While we're both at work, Rose.
Yep.
This is 6 wins and 7 losses. Wow, Siena Heights struggle a little bit. And this is regular season for college ball already, right? Pretty sure this is.
I don't know. I think a lot of these games they're being played down in like Florida. Like this one, they're actually down in Florida right now.
Well, now Hillsdale plays Siena Heights on the 15th in Siena Heights, March 15th.
They probably are coming up there then. So I'll add that to my list there.
Anyway, for this game, this is a Florida team. They have 11 wins. Wow. And 15 losses. These guys have been playing a lot of games already, probably because they're in warmer weather.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Warner Athletics.
I'm still going with Siena, though.
Ryan, we will be talking about some NASCAR in just a little bit on the when we get to the NASCAR section.
And yes, Roger, go Chargers.
So yes, we will be talking. We do talk about NASCAR, and so it actually would be nice. It'll be nice to have some people that have some more knowledge about NASCAR, because Jamie and I get a little slim picking on that sometimes. So yes, we will be talking about some NASCAR, and that is NASCAR is always on our final sheet here, and we'll go over that with you in just a little bit here.
Are you going with Siena or are you going with Warner?
Oh, who'd you go with?
I went with Siena.
I'm going Siena also.
All right. Entering in some minor league hockey.
I don't know why I'm trying to change my sheet. I got 2 more games yet. Wow, now we're getting an audience coming in tonight, folks. Welcoming to the show, my good buddy, Reggie Grant. Thanks for joining us, Reggie.
Woo! We got an audience tonight. That's like 4 people.
If you're following along at home, we are on pick number 11 on our sheets. We are moving into some minor league hockey at the moment.
We are.
So this game is at 7 o'clock on Sunday.
Saturday.
Or Saturday, sorry. You can watch it on the ECHL TV network. Also, these games, you can find them sometimes. Sometimes you can watch them. There's a Comcast channel, and I don't know which one it is. So, I know, like, somewhere in the Adrian area, I think it was when I was living in Adrian, I could get those games on there. Somewhere on the higher channels, if you get all the higher channels, you can get some walleye games. At least it used to be. I say that now, and you probably can't anymore. That was like several years ago when I was... Anyway, we have the 41 wins, 13 losses, 2 overtime losses.
Sleeping on the job.
The Toledo Walleye.
And they are traveling to the 30 wins, 25 losses, 1 overtime loss. The Kalamazoo Wings, you said they're just being called now?
Yep, just the Wings.
Kalamazoo Wings. But they still have the K in their logo, right?
Well, it's because it's in Kalamazoo.
Oh. Duh. I've got the Walleye for the win.
I as well. Let's go, Walleye.
Let's go, Walleye. Nice.
Next up, Saturday, 6 p.m. And you can watch this game on AHL Live. I cannot talk tonight. 38 wins, 16 losses, 1 overtime loss. Versus the 34 wins, 12 losses, 1 overtime loss, the San Jose Barracuda. Or wait, the Barracuda.
All right, I'm back. All right. Roger said I lost my head there for a minute, so thanks, Roger, for keeping me on track here.
Okay, you're back.
And Reggie, thank you for the nice comments. We love you, buddy. I got the Grand Rapid Griffins.
Griffin.
And you know what, Jamie? I've got to get me some Grand Rapids Griffins gear. So those of you who are not with us all the time, I, at least for a year now, I'd say, have been saying that I need to get me some Grand Rapids Griffin gear.
One of these days you're going to come home from work and there's going to be a care package on your front porch of Grand Rapid Griffin gear from me, probably. That is if I win the lottery or something first.
You know, I say we have to have money in our budget before we can, you know, there's other things we have to do to survive before I can actually buy Grand Rapids Griffins gear, unless I can find it reasonably priced. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what I can find for you there, Tim. If I ever get to a game this year, because I think I've been saying that as well the entire season. So
I keep telling you, you're a homeowner now. There's no way you're going to be. You just don't have it in your budget anymore.
Yeah, no. I got too many projects to do right now for that. So we're going into a little NHL NHL.
But
I cannot talk today.
First, at the tone, turn the page.
Turn the page.
Raise your hand if you're old enough to know that. What the ding on a book would used to be.
Back when I remember going to the. So this will explain a little bit more for those that don't know. I even remember this. What it was like you'd go to the library, and as a kid, they'd have like almost like a Ziploc bag, and inside the Ziploc bag would be a book and a tape. And you'd go home, and you'd sit in your room, and you'd put the tape in your cassette tape, and you'd click play. And so, it would read to you the book. So then at the end of every page, it would say, ding, and you turn the page.
To be young again, Rose.
Yes.
Mine was a 45 vinyl record. I'm a little older than you, my man.
That's all good. I'll have to tell you a story about another book on tape that I had one time. But it's a long story and a pointless story at this point. So, but yeah, let's get into a little NHL. So let's roll some NHL footage for you guys. Roll that intro.
We used to always throw that in there because we always had technical difficulties with the theme song we'd choose for the week or something. Sometimes YouTube lets us use them. Other times YouTube doesn't let us use them. So that's how that goes. Anyway, we're back, everybody. And we're moving into NHL football. That's what I almost said.
We can't talk tonight.
NHL hockey, no doubt. I don't understand this. All right, we have a 7:30 game on tonight, and it is on FS Detroit, Facebook Nation. That's actually Friday night. We have the 42 wins, 18 losses, 5 overtime losses. And they are traveling to the struggling 25 wins, 28 losses, 11 overtime losses, but they are our Detroit Red Wings.
Let's go Red Wings. Let's go Red Wings.
Not now, David. Not now.
Not now, David. You always. I probably should rearrange those couple sound effects there. Obviously, we have the Red Wings.
Obviously, of course. It's not looking good for our Red Wings, but we still love them enough to cost us a point every week.
It's just a painful season.
But if we both go with it, then we're really nothing gained, nothing lost. So.
Yeah. Well, and the Red Wings, the Tigers, and Michigan will always be teams that we always go with.
Right. It's just given.
Yeah. Well, probably the Walleye and Griffin. We should throw those two in too. So
True that. That is true.
Next up, Friday night at 8 p.m. You can probably watch it on the NHL Network. 34 wins, 22 losses, 10 overtime loss. The Anaheim Ducks versus the 33 wins, 27 losses, 5 overtime losses. Dun 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 dun. This is the St. Louis Blues. Dun 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 dun. It's one of Tim's favorite teams. Dun 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 dun.
My backup team, baby. Oh yeah.
Your St. Louis Blues.
I've got the blues, yeah.
I've got the.
Give me those blues. Oh. Did you just go with the Ducks?
Yep.
Their record's not that much better, Rose.
I know it's not.
I've got the blues, baby.
I've got the Ducks, baby.
Yeah, okay, you got. If you don't got the blues, you're not down with us.
And that's your 3-point bonus game.
3 points. 3 points. It's your 3-point bonus game.
Yeah. Rivalry game right here.
Ooh. Oh, this is me. All right. Rivalry game being at 1 o'clock on Saturday. We have the 31 wins, 26 losses, 8 overtime losses. The Philadelphia Flyers. And they are traveling to 34 wins, 26 losses, 6 overtime losses. The Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins.
Boston Bruins, everybody.
Boston. I'm going with the Flyers. Because my dad's from Philadelphia.
Flyers, because your dad is from Philadelphia. Yes. My grandma was from Philadelphia. I had an aunt that lived in Philly. I'm going with the Flyers just because of all those people we know that live there or lived there at one time.
NLL Lacrosse. I'd say roll the footage, but we don't have anything for this one. So we have
don't.
sound effects, though.
We should make some footage for some lacrosse.
I don't know what music we would use, because it seems like whatever we use, they censor it. So
We'd have to find a freebie music, probably.
yeah.
Is this me or you?
This is me. This is a Saturday, 7 p.m. Features the 4 wins, 6 losses, the Calgary Roughnecks versus the 5 wins, 4 losses, the Toronto Rock. Roll it, David. I got to go with the Rock.
Ooh. I like the
New station.
Rock as well. Let's see. What is... Ryan, do you guys want to see some cards sometime? Sports cards. Do you want to see sometime? Yes. Yes, we do. Absolutely, Ryan. That would be cool. All right. Next up, we have... what is this? A Sunday game? No, yeah, Sunday game, 1 o'clock. We have the 7 wins and 2 losses. The Georgia. Oh no, Georgia Swarm.
Real sound effects.
Real sound effects.
Roger says rock sign was backward.
What? Was it?
Did you hold it up backwards or upside down?
Is that better for you, Roger? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention apparently. Thanks for the heads up, Scooney. Scooney's always got my back too.
Oh, I see what it is. On here, it shows it backwards. It's like a mirror image or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I just watched it on my cell phone there of the footage of our Facebook Live, and that one was backwards.
Oh, that's weird.
So,
I don't know how to correct that.
Yeah, we can't correct that one. That's nothing you did.
Anyway, the Georgia Swarm are traveling to the 4 wins and 6 losses, the New England Black Wolves.
I've got the Swarm.
I've got the Swarm as well. So, Jamie and I were talking if we had a bigger budget when we do the Georgia Swarm game that we'd be wearing bee suits. But
Roger says Rose has got it.
He's got something, all right.
Full of something, that's for sure. Not going to say what.
Who'd you go with?
I got the Swarm.
All right, we both went with the Rock. It'd be nice if I actually write these down and we both went with the Swarm. Okay. We have some men's NCAA basketball for you. Is this tournament games, Rose?
Nope, not yet. Selection Sunday is the 12th, March 12th.
This, then, is a rematch.
Yep. We had them a few weeks ago. Here, I'll find the, once I find my sound effect I want. I'll find the, from a few weeks ago. So it wasn't that long ago. We had Yale versus Harvard.
Yes, this is a Friday game, 3:30, and you can watch it on ESPN University. Or ESPNU. It's ESPN University.
It's the same stipulation, too, where I think Harvard has home court advantage. Harvard won on February 24th, 77-64.
And Harvard is known as the, what'd they say? It's the other Michigan team is what they call Harvard. I saw a shirt on Michigan's webpage. They even actually have a shirt that says that, the other Michigan team. And I think part of that is because our former coach is now coaching them over there.
Yeah. Yep. Roger says, Rose realized the signs are backwards. Of course, it's the glasses. Makes me smarter. I'm just saying.
All right, so just because, for the principle of it, we have to do this, but we have the 17 wins and 10 losses. Yale.
Yeah.
And they are traveling to the 18 wins and 9 losses. Harvard.
I'm excited about this show because we get to do that twice.
I've got Harvard.
Harvard also, for me. Moving into some women's NCAA basketball. This is a Friday night game, 7:30 p.m. And no, these are not typos, everybody. 22 wins, 8 losses, Army.
Wow.
Versus 22 wins, 8 losses, Navy.
Army Navy girls basketball.
I'm going with Navy just because it's home court advantage.
I'm going with Navy for home court advantage and because I like NCIS.
Wait, you were going with who?
Navy.
Oh, okay, Navy. Okay, all right. You said NCIS, and I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna
Yeah,
sound.
because of NCIS.
Yeah,
NCIS Los Angeles, NCIS.
I don't know.
You don't watch NCIS?
No. No, there's too many of those NCIS shows.
It's a TV show.
Okay, I thought I could have sworn I heard recently. Is there really like a CSI Cleveland or a NCIS Cleveland or something, or is that just a joke?
There's not an NCIS Cleveland, no.
Okay, all right, okay.
I'm not sure about the other one, but NCIS, no. There is an NCIS New Orleans. There's 3 NCISs now. And I like them all. All right, moving right along because this is a sports show. Oops. We have, this is a Saturday game at 6:30. We have the 20 wins and 7 losses. Harvard. And we are traveling to play the 15 wins and 12 losses. Princeton.
I'm going with Harvard.
And after we're done playing the ball game, we're going to go out and play some polo.
I don't know. I would love to know what Harvard and Princeton and Yale probably think of us because we're... Yeah. Probably wouldn't have very nice things to say.
I don't want to know what they think of us.
Yeah. You going with Harvard?
I'm going with Harvard as well.
All right.
All right. The moment Ryan's been waiting for all night long. That's the reason he stayed with us for so long. No, not really. He likes us. We are on to NASCAR action.
And I think we need a NASCAR intro.
Roll it. So, Ryan Eaton wants everybody to add him on Facebook as well. So you can find him through our Sports Frenzy page and connect up with him on his own personal page as well. And the moment he's been waiting for, we are moving into NASCAR. Fill us in on the race this week, Rose.
This week, the race will be on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. on Fox, and it is coming to you from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I'm trying to think what else.
So, Ryan, did you have anything you wanted to add about NASCAR racing at this point, buddy?
Feel free to tell us anything you want to there, Ryan, about NASCAR. And
Yes.
thoughts? Who's your favorite driver? There we go. That's a good place to start.
And what can you give us information-wise on the race? Who's in? We've had 2 races now that are for points.
It's scary how you and I think alike, Tim.
I knew that's what you were working on.
It's scary though sometimes how you and I think. One sec, pulling up on my computer. There it is. There's all the standings. That's what I want.
And there's been a lot of wrecks already too, and I know the rules for wrecks have changed this year, so they're coming down a bit harder on the wrecks and not letting them race as much. I don't think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. That you.
I think if there's damage to your car, you're actually done, aren't you? There's no like just going back in and banging it out and.
Yeah, probably if it's that bad of damage, you're done. Ryan, how much damage can a car take before you are out of the race? Kurt Busch has 1 win and 86 points, and Brad Keselowski has 1 win and 84 losses. Third place is Kevin Harvick with 90 points, Chase Elliott 82 points, Joey Logano 80 points. And that's all I'll give you right now. That's your top 5 drivers right there.
I have 2 main drivers I usually go with. Mainly, I've been using Kyle Busch lately, and so that's who I'm going to go with again this week is Kyle Busch. My other driver, for those who don't know, I sometimes go with Joey Logano. Are you going with Kevin Harvick there, Rose?
Yeah, I usually go with Kevin Harvick. On occasions, I might go with Kurt Busch or Kyle Busch. But generally, my go-to guy is Kevin Harvick. So, well, that's all the picks for this week. Stay tuned for the Frenzy Talk here.
Ryan's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan.
Okay, there we go. Ryan, keep sending us your feedback on NASCAR. We're about to enter into Frenzy Talk. So stay tuned, everybody. It's coming your way now.